Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Podcast. I'm Safi, and today we're going to practice English in a slow and simple way. In this video, you'll hear 100 useful sentences for daily routines. These are sentences you can use every day, from morning to night. Listening, understanding, and practicing these sentences will help you become more confident in English. I will speak slowly and clearly, so you can follow along easily. You can repeat after me, write the sentences down, and practice saying them aloud. This will help you remember and use them in your daily life. Let's begin with the morning routines and slowly move through a full day. Listen carefully and practice with me. I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I open my eyes slowly and stretch my arms. I get out of bed and put on my slippers. I walk to the bathroom and turn on the light. I look at myself in the mirror. I brush my teeth slowly and carefully. I wash my face with cold water. I use a towel to dry my face. I comb my hair in front of the mirror. I smile at myself. I go back to my room and make my bed. I fold the blanket and arrange the pillows. I open the window to let in some fresh air. I choose what clothes to wear today. I take off my pajamas and put on my clothes. I get ready to start the day. Now, let's practice together. Say these sentences with me. I wake up at 6 o'clock. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I comb my hair. I get dressed. Repeat these slowly and clearly. Practice makes progress. Now let's move on. I walk to the kitchen. I turn on the lights. I open the fridge. I take out the milk. I pour the milk into a glass. I put the milk back in the fridge. I open the cupboard. I take out a bowl and a spoon. I pour cereal into the bowl. I add the milk to the cereal. I sit at the table. I eat my breakfast slowly. I drink my milk. I finish eating and take my dishes to the sink. I wash my bowl and spoon. I wipe the table with a cloth. I feel full and ready for the day. Let's practice. I eat breakfast. I drink milk. I wash the dishes. I clean the table. Say these sentences again. Try to remember the order. First, I eat. Then, I clean. Practicing with short sentences helps you speak naturally. Now, I pack my bag. I put my notebook in the bag. I add my pen and pencil. I check if I have everything. I wear my shoes. I tie my shoelaces. I put on my jacket. I take my bag and open the door. I step outside. The weather is nice today. I walk to the bus stop. I see other people waiting. I smile at them. I check the time. The bus is coming. I get on the bus. I find a seat and sit down. I look out the window. I listen to music on my phone. The ride is calm and peaceful. Now, let's practice those sentences. I pack my bag. I wear my shoes. I go outside. I walk to the bus stop. I get on the bus. I sit down. I look out the window. Repeat slowly and clearly. These are useful sentences for school or work. I arrive at school. I walk to my classroom. I see my friends. I say hello to them. I sit at my desk. I open my notebook. I take out my pen. The teacher walks in. She greets the class. We all say good morning. The lesson begins. I listen to the teacher. I write notes in my notebook. I ask a question. The teacher answers my question. I understand the lesson. I smile and keep writing. Time passes slowly. I feel a little hungry. I wait for the break. Let's practice. I go to school. I say hello to my friends. I sit at my desk. I listen to the teacher. I write notes. I ask questions. Keep practicing and saying these out loud. Use them every day. The bell rings. It is break time. I stand up and stretch. I walk outside with my friends. We sit on a bench. We talk about many things. I open my lunchbox. I eat a sandwich. I drink some juice. We laugh and enjoy our break. The bell rings again. It's time to go back. I walk to my classroom. I sit down again. The next lesson starts. I listen and learn. I do some exercises. I write answers. I work with my classmates. I help my friend. The class ends. I feel happy. Let's practice. It is break time. I eat a sandwich. I talk with friends. I go back to class. I study. I help others. These are good sentences to use.in school. Or with friends. School is over. I pack my bag. I stand up and walk out. I say goodbye to my friends. I leave the school building. I walk to the bus stop. I wait for the bus. The bus comes. I get on and sit down. I feel a little tired. I close my eyes for a moment. I listen to soft music. I get off the bus near my home. I walk home slowly. I open the door and step inside. I take off my shoes. I put my bag on the chair. I feel happy to be home. Let's practice together. School is over. I pack my bag. I get on the bus. I walk home. I take off my shoes. I feel happy. Say these slowly. Repeat to remember. Now I go to the kitchen. I drink a glass of water. I eat a snack. I sit on the sofa. I watch TV for a short time. I laugh at the show. I feel relaxed. Then I stand up. I go to my room. I change my clothes. I put on something comfortable. I take out my books. I start my homework. I write in my notebook. I read from my textbook. I look up new words. I use a dictionary. I try to understand everything. I finish my homework. I feel proud. Practice time. I eat a snack. I watch TV. I do my homework. I read my book. I use a dictionary. Say these sentences slowly. Repeat again and again. It will help you speak fluently. After finishing my homework, I take a short break. I stand up and stretch my body. I walk around the room for a few minutes. I look out of the window. The sky is turning orange. The sun is going down. It is evening time. I decide to help my family. I go to the kitchen. My mother is cooking dinner. I ask her if she needs help. She smiles and says yes. I wash the vegetables. I cut them carefully. I stir the soup with a spoon. I set the table for dinner. I place the plates and spoons. I bring the water jug. Everything is ready. The food smells so good. Now let's practice. I help in the kitchen. I wash vegetables. I set the table. I help my family. Say these sentences slowly. Repeat them aloud. This will help you use them naturally every day. Dinner time begins. My family sits at the table. We greet each other with smiles. I sit in my chair. I start eating slowly. The food is warm and delicious. We talk while eating. I listen to my parents. I ask them about their day. They ask me about school. We laugh and share stories. I drink water with my meal. I finish everything on my plate. I feel full and happy. After dinner, I help clean up. I clear the table. I wash the plates and glasses. I dry them and put them away. The kitchen is clean again. Let's practice these sentences. I eat dinner. I talk to my family. I clean the table. I wash the dishes. I help after dinner. These are good everyday sentences to remember. Repeat them clearly and slowly. After cleaning, I go to my room. I sit at my desk. I check my phone. I reply to messages. I read a few things online. Then I put my phone away. I pick up a storybook. I love reading stories. I read for 20 minutes. The story is interesting. I learn new words from the book. I stop reading and close the book. I feel calm and relaxed. Practice now. I check my phone. I read a book. I learn new words. I feel relaxed. Say these with me slowly. These simple actions help build your vocabulary. It is time to get ready for bed. I stand up and go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I use a towel to dry my face. I change into my pajamas. I turn off the main lights. I turn on a small lamp. I lie down in bed. I think about my day. I feel thankful for everything. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. I try to sleep. I slowly fall asleep. Let's say these bedtime sentences together. I brush my teeth. I change into pajamas. I lie in bed. I think about my day. I go to sleep. These help describe your night routine. Practice speaking them slowly. Now let's go over more practice with common routines. These examples will help you speak about daily life. Think about what you do every day. You can use these sentences in many situations. I usually wake up early. Sometimes I feel tired in the morning. I take a shower to feel fresh. I wear clean clothes. I have breakfast with my family. I take my lunchbox with me. I walk or take the bus to school. I attend my classes. I talk to my classmates. I ask questions in class. I enjoy learning new things. During lunch, I eat with friends. After school, I come home and rest. I sometimes play games. I often help my parents at home. In the evening, I watch TV or read. I do my homework regularly. I sleep at the same time every night. Let's repeat. I wake up early. I take a shower. I eat breakfast. I go to school. I do my homework. I sleep at night. These are basic and useful English sentences. Say them with me slowly. Try to imagine yourself doing each action as you say it. Let's try some variations now. I wake up at 7 a.m. I make my bed right away. I eat toast and eggs for breakfast. I drink a cup of tea. I brush my hair before leaving. I put on my shoes and grab my bag. I leave the house and lock the door. I walk to the bus stop and wait. The bus comes on time. I get on and greet the driver. I find a seat and relax. I get off near school. I enter my classroom and say good morning. I sit down and get ready to learn. Now say these with me. I make my bed. I eat toast. I brush my hair. I walk to the bus stop. I go to school. Repeat slowly and clearly. These sentence forms help you speak with confidence. Sometimes I ride my bicycle to school. I enjoy the fresh air. I pedal slowly and carefully. I stop at traffic lights. I follow the road signs. I wave at neighbors along the way. I park my bicycle near the school. I lock it safely. Then I walk to my class. This is a fun and healthy way to travel. Let's practice. I ride my bicycle. I stop at red lights. I park my bike. I walk to school. Repeat after me. These are great sentences for everyday use. After school, I often visit the library. I enter quietly. I look for a book I like. I check the shelves. I find a book and sit at a table. I read for some time. The library is quiet and peaceful. I return the book after reading. I leave the library and walk home. Practice with me. I go to the library. I find a book. I read quietly. I return the book. These actions are part of many people's routines. Say them clearly and slowly. Sometimes I help my younger brother with homework. He asks questions. I try to explain the answers. I help him understand difficult words. We sit together at the table. I check his writing. I encourage him to keep trying. He smiles when he understands. Helping others makes me feel good. Now repeat, I help my brother. I explain things. I sit with him. I check his work. I feel good. These sentences are simple and kind. Use them often. On weekends, my routine is different. I wake up later. I stretch in bed. I check my phone. I scroll through messages. I reply to my friends. I get up and go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth and take a shower. Then I have a big breakfast. I enjoy pancakes and juice. I feel happy because it's the weekend. Practice these weekend sentences. I wake up late. I check my phone. I eat pancakes. I enjoy my morning. These are fun and casual phrases to use. I in the afternoon, I clean my room. I pick up my clothes from the floor. I fold clean clothes. I dust the furniture. I vacuum the carpet. I open the windows. I wipe the table. I throw away old papers. I organize my books. I feel proud of my clean room. Repeat slowly. I clean my room. I fold my clothes. I vacuum the carpet. I feel proud. Use these when talking about chores or routines. Sometimes I go shopping with my family. We make a shopping list. We go to the supermarket. We take a cart. We walk through the aisles. We pick vegetables and fruits. We buy bread, milk, and eggs. We check prices. We wait in line at the checkout. We pay and pack our bags. We load the bags into the car, then we drive home. Let's practice. I go shopping. I buy groceries. I wait in line. I pack my bags. These sentences are helpful for everyday shopping situations. At home, I help put away the groceries. I place the milk in the fridge. I put the bread in the cupboard. I arrange the fruits in a bowl. I throw away the empty bags. I wash my hands after handling food. Then I sit down and relax. Now repeat. I put food away. I arrange fruits. I wash my hands. I sit down. These actions are part of home routines. Repeat to memorize. Sometimes I cook with my mother. She teaches me how to make simple meals. I wash the vegetables. I peel potatoes. I cut onions carefully. I stir the pot. I taste the soup. I add some salt. We cook together and talk. It is a nice moment. Let's practice. I cook with my mother. I peel potatoes. I stir the soup. I taste the food. These are great cooking-related sentences. Say them slowly. In the evening, I sometimes go for a walk. I wear my shoes. I take a water bottle. I lock the door. I walk around the neighborhood. I see people walking dogs. I hear birds singing. I feel the cool breeze. I take deep breaths. I enjoy the fresh air. I come back home after 30 minutes. Now repeat with me. I go for a walk. I wear my shoes. I enjoy fresh air. I come back home. These are nice to describe healthy habits. Sometimes I watch movies with my family. We choose a movie together. We prepare popcorn. We turn off the lights. We sit on the sofa. We start the movie. We laugh and enjoy the story. After the movie, we talk about our favorite parts. We clean up the room. It's a nice way to spend time together. Practice with me. I watch a movie. I eat popcorn. I enjoy the story. I talk with my family. These are fun and common activities. At night, I take time to relax. I dim the lights. I play soft music. I close my eyes. I think about happy things. I take deep breaths. I feel peaceful. I say good night to my parents. I go to my room. I lie in bed. I cover myself with a blanket. I feel warm and safe. I close my eyes and fall asleep. Now repeat. I relax at night. I play soft music. I lie in bed. I fall asleep. Use these for peaceful bedtime practice. Let's review a full day. I wake up in the morning. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I go to school. I study and ask questions. I eat lunch. I return home. I do homework. I help at home. I eat dinner. I relax. I go to sleep. These sentences cover a full day's routine. Repeat them all and try to use them in your real life. Sometimes I talk to my grandparents. I visit their house on weekends. I greet them with a smile. I sit beside them and listen to their stories. They tell me about their childhood. I ask questions and they answer with joy. I feel happy when I talk to them. They give me advice and kind words. I help them if they need anything. I bring them water or help find their glasses. I enjoy their company. Spending time with family is special. Now let's practice. I visit my grandparents. I listen to their stories. I help them. I enjoy their company. Repeat these slowly. These sentences help you speak about your family time. Sometimes I play games with my friends. We meet at the park. We choose a game to play. We laugh and run around. We take turns and play fair. Sometimes we play football. Sometimes we play tag. After playing, we sit and talk. We drink water and rest. Then we say goodbye and go home. Playing with friends is fun and healthy practice time. I play with my friends. We run and laugh. We take turns. We rest and go home. These are great to talk about playtime. Speak them clearly and slowly. In the evening, I sometimes water the plants. I fill a watering can. I walk to the garden. I pour water near the roots. I touch the leaves gently. I look at the flowers. I remove dry leaves. I enjoy the fresh smell of nature. I watch the birds flying. I feel calm when I am in the garden. Now practice with me. I water the plants. I walk to the garden. I touch the leaves. I enjoy nature. These help you talk about outdoor routines. Use them often. Sometimes I go to the market with my mother. We walk through the busy streets. We see colorful shops. We check the vegetable stall. We pick fresh tomatoes, onions, and carrots. We talk to the shopkeeper. We ask about prices. We pay with cash. We carry the bags together. We stop at a bakery and buy some bread. Then we walk back home. Practice these useful sentences. I go to the market. I buy vegetables. I talk to the shopkeeper. I carry the bags. These are helpful in real-life shopping situations. On Sundays, I like to clean my study desk. I remove old papers. I throw away trash. I arrange my books in order. I place my pens and pencils in a holder. I wipe the table with a cloth. I feel better when my desk is clean. A tidy desk helps me study better. Say these slowly. I clean my desk. I arrange my books. I throw away trash. I feel better. These simple sentences can be used every week. Sometimes I help my parents wash the car. We take out the bucket and sponge. We fill the bucket with water. We rinse the car with a hose. We scrub the surface. We clean the windows. We wash the tires. We dry the car with a towel. We smile after the job is done. Repeat these. I wash the car. I fill the bucket. I scrub the surface. I dry the car. These are good for describing weekend chores. Every night before sleep, I plan for tomorrow. I check my school timetable. I put the right books in my bag. I check if my clothes are ready. I set an alarm on my phone. I think about what I will eat for breakfast. I write down anything important. Then I switch off my phone and relax. Let's practice. I check my timetable. I pack my bag. I set my alarm. I write reminders. These are great to talk about planning and organizing. Sometimes I take care of my pet. I have a small dog. In the morning, I feed him. I pour food into his bowl. He eats happily. I brush his fur. I take him for a walk. He runs and plays. I pick up after him. I give him water to drink. I play with him in the garden. At night, I say good night to him. Practice time. I feed my pet. I brush his fur. I walk him to school. I take my dog. I play with him. Talking about pets is common in conversation. When I feel tired, I take a short nap. I lie on my bed. I close my eyes. I set a timer for 30 minutes. I breathe slowly. After the nap, I feel fresh again. Napping helps me stay active. Now say these. I take a nap. I lie on my bed. I set a timer. I feel fresh. These are useful to describe rest time. Sometimes I help my younger sister with her drawing. She brings her color pencils. We sit at the table. She shows me her drawing. I praise her work. I help her color the sky blue and the sun yellow. I draw with her. We enjoy the activity together. Art is fun and creative. Practice these. I help with drawing. I color with pencils. I praise her work. We draw together. These sentences are good for family and creative time. Sometimes I go to the barber for a haircut. I sit on the chair. The barber covers me with a cloth. He cuts my hair carefully. I watch in the mirror. He trims the sides. He combs my hair. He shows me the result. I say thank you. I pay and leave the shop. Let's practice. I go to the barber. I sit on the chair. He cuts my hair. I say thank you. These are helpful for common situations like haircuts. Every day I say thank you and please. I use polite words. I greet my teachers. I smile at others. I say sorry if I make a mistake. These words are small but powerful. They show kindness and respect. I try to be polite every day. Repeat slowly. I say thank you. I say please. I smiled. I say sorry. These are essential in every conversation. When I visit my relatives, I knock on the door. I greet them with respect. I remove my shoes before entering. I sit and talk with them. I ask how they are doing. I listen to their stories. I help serve snacks. I say goodbye when leaving. I thank them for their time. Practice. I visit relatives. I greet them. I remove my shoes. I say goodbye. These are useful cultural and polite routines. Sometimes I visit a nearby temple or church with my family. We leave the house together. We dress neatly and walk quietly. When we arrive, we enter respectfully. We light candles or incense. We sit in silence for a while. We say prayers. We close our eyes and think good thoughts. We stay peaceful. We leave slowly and say goodbye to others. I feel calm and happy after visiting. Now practice. I visit the temple. I say prayers. I sit in silence. I feel peaceful. These are great for describing spiritual or calm moments. Sometimes I attend online classes. I turn on my laptop. I check my internet connection. I open the meeting link. I join the class. I listen to the teacher. I take notes. I ask questions. When I don't understand, I stay focused. After class, I review what I learned. I close my laptop and rest. Let's practice. I join the class. I take notes.